Derek Hart. Me and my father are Hart Farms. We're in Hickory, Kentucky, which is in Graves County in western Kentucky, kind of close to Mayfield. This year we only have corn and beans. We didn't sow any wheat, which it was a good thing this year, but I mean, we plan to get back into wheat in the fall and sow a lot of wheat. We have probably 2,500 acres of beans and 1,200 acres of corn this year. I spray about probably 8,000 to 10,000 a year. Ever since I've been involved, no-till has been the way to go. It takes less time and fuel, and it's less work, and plus the ground doesn't erode as bad with no-till farming as it would if you dissed it all. Well, you need a good planter to, get it in the ground, and you need a good combine to get it to the market, and you need a good sprayer to keep it clean. I had a Spray Coupe 4640. It's self-propelled, 60-foot booms. It was a good sprayer to start out in, but we needed something bigger and something you get more done with. We found Apache when Brandon come to us with a sheet. I don't know, it was like 50-something reasons why an Apache's better than a Spray Coupe, and it was a pretty good eye-opener. And at that time we were looking for a new sprayer, and I wasn't crazy about going back with the tall Spray Coupe, so we got the Apache. We farm, 3,800 acres, and it's just me and Dad and another guy. And I do all the spraying, but at the same time, that's not all I do. I have to disc and plant and run the combine or whatever. So spraying, I got to get a whole bunch done pretty fast, and get out and get in another tractor. And with this sprayer, it's really helped me to be able to get more spraying done, and as well as getting other things done too at the same time. Well, the ride's amazing. I mean, it's the best. Like I said, I've only run a Spray Coupe and this, but the ride on a Spray Coupe versus the ride on this is no comparison. This is more of a track. This is when you run this, you feel like you're running a tractor more, which the tractors ride good. The Spray Coupe, you kind of felt like you was in kind of like an alien cart or something. It was the ride, and you felt like you was riding on steel wheels. It was pretty rough. And when I got out of the Spray Coupe at the end of the day, I knew I did something. I was tired, stressed out, just ready to go to bed. But with a 10-hour day with the Spray Coupe, I can do the same in 8 hours with this. And be ready to do something else when I get out. For me, it's extremely valuable. So like I said, we got 3 of us, and there's a good chance when I get done spraying, I'm gonna have to do something else. And with this sprayer, it allows me to get there to be able to change what I'm doing faster and be more productive. I'm not beat. I'm not dead at the end of the day. The majority of our ground is hills, some steep ones. We do have probably, I'd say, 900 acres of creek bottoms, but when you talk about hills versus the bottoms, you're comparing apples and oranges, because I can go to the bottoms and knock out 500 acres. On this terrain, I get 350 to 400 a day. With the Spray Coupe, I always felt like I was turning over. That I get on just a tiny bit of an incline, and I felt like it was fixing to turn on its side. And with this one, I have to get on a really steep incline before I feel that way. And it's got a little bit more horsepower, so I can get in here and spray when the conditions aren't exactly right. In a perfect world, you don't ever want to be in the mud spraying, but if you do have to, this will go a lot better than the Spray Coupe. Honestly, I can probably get in a little too early. The Spray Coupe, you could either go or you couldn't. You're not going to make a mess. You just can't go. And that comes into, that's a big plus in the winter wheat, applying the nitrogen. Sometimes you have to get out there in the mud. We couldn't do it with the Spray Coupe, but we can with this. The engineering is really simple, and I like that. That's good. I mean, you can look and it's put together, very simple, and you know, it's nothing extremely fancy, but it gets the job done, and you don't have to have NASA engineering on a farm implement. I don't think. The quality of the spray, the actual job is wonderful. I'm 100% satisfied. The AccuBoom is probably paid for itself. I would spray 8 to 10% over every field. I'd feel comfortable saying my overlaps 5% maybe now. It's got Raven controls anyway from the factory, and we put the Raven and Vizio in it, and we put AccuBoom, which turns each individual tip off and on. I'm really impressed with that, and with the next one, I'm going to get AccuBoom and auto steer. This one does not have auto steer. I've sprayed behind a sprayer with auto steer, and I'm really sold on the job that does. Like a couple of years ago, a neighbor run some nitrogen on wheat for us, and he has auto steer, and of course with wheat you make your tracks, and you follow the tracks every time, and the field that he sprayed, it was perfect 80-foot swaths from one end to the other, and I said right then that we have to have it. Visibility is great. I like how the back boom section sticks out into the side, so you can see, you can visually check to make sure that back boom is on. You can see it. With the spray cope, you had to run a little gauge to tell if your back boom was on, and those gauges will go down, they'll go bad. You can't really trust them, but I know a few people that's made some messes with spray copes with the back boom section be off or stopped up or something, and spray a whole bunch with it. But with this one, I don't think you have to worry about that. On the road, it's awesome. We're spread out from Mayfield to Paducah. So I would say I'll go 15 miles. That's pretty average. You know, with the spray coop, you couldn't move it full because you couldn't control it. This, I'll fill up at home and drive to the field. You can tell you're full, but as far as handling, it handles great. You know, I mean, when you got 520 gallons of water, of course, you know, that weighs a little bit, and it's going to suck a little bit of your horsepower, but not too much. With the spray coop, you didn't want to be on the road with it full. It was going to throw you all over the road, and it was actually dangerous. The cost versus like the John Deeres and the cases, you know, it costs a lot less than those machines. For our operation, there's no reason to spend almost $250,000 on a sprayer when I can get it done with this just as good and as fast, and you know, it's comfortable. If it's Sunday afternoon and I see a field that needs to be sprayed, I can go do it, you know. Whereas the custom applicator, you know, you see something on Saturday or Sunday, and you wait till Monday to call them, and I'm sure they've got things they have to get done, you know, before me. So it gives you the freedom to do what you want, when you want. Whenever it needs it, you can get it done. There's only 24 hours in a day. They don't make any more. And time is everything in agriculture. Time makes you a lot of money, and this, I feel that this machine's made us quite a bit of time and money. The Apache brand, I'm extremely satisfied with it. I don't plan on changing. I would tell you to heavily consider it. When we trade, I plan on getting 715. I kind of like running things till I have a dislike for them, and I still like this thing, so we'll get another one.